Hey Joelle, good start here. I really like the this one. This is probably the one that most closely resembles the expectations. We're not doing any human figures here. This one kind of does too. I actually kind of like this one too, though it doesn't have 5 objects. If you want to go into the classroom here, there's this is just right above. There's some of these examples here that kind of go over. So if you do the toys, every object has to be toys. There's no human facial features. This one's really cool. And here's this one. So again, just be sure to really carefully look at these examples and observe the requirements. Another thing too is need to have a PDF file, a multi-page PDF file. So that's another issue here. So if you get time, okay, let's look at these two because these, gosh darn it, computer. These two are what really resemble what the project is. Now with this one, I would just suggest a little bit less symmetry. Symmetry tends to, kind of be a little bit static. And this one's really pretty cool too here. Though again, need to figure out some objects for these arms and so on. I'm not quite sure what this wing form is. And I just wanted to show you a couple I wanted to show you a couple of past student work examples, and just note the angle of view and the different sides. You can see there's 3 different sides of this printer, so it really adds depth when you use the tools of perspective. This one too, notice how it's kind of a side view, and they totally planned this out. This is the final. And again, smaller arm in the back to show depth. Objects that are closer appear bigger. Same here with the leaf. And here's the computer one again. The legs are smaller in the background, so it really works to create perspective. So again, here's the toy one, smaller wheel. We're seeing, not just the front side, we're seeing this side too, which just works to create interest and depth. So again, these should also give you an idea of what's expected. Every object has to relate to the caricature you choose. So if you choose the furniture one, they all have to be furniture. Let me see, I think this is kind of, some people make them on a theme. Well, here's a furniture one with, he kind of overdid. He lost points because of the face. You really need to use furniture objects. But again, it's kind of a flying lamp with some fans and so on. Let's see if I have another furniture one. No, here's one too. This is, this type isn't very successful, and I gave him some feedback about making a bigger head, but he didn't listen, so that's okay. So anyway, just to let you know, so I would suggest adding a couple more, because this is really the only one that meets the specs, and be sure to put it in the PDF so you don't lose points. The design world is really detail oriented, so the sooner you kind of get used to following the specifications, just thinking of like it was a client, the better. Okay, so yeah, it's just detail, so no big deal, but it's pretty important. Okay, so anyway, hope you can get these posted by the end of the week, and I will see you in week 2. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm on Google Hangouts a lot, so you can always just grab me for chat. Okay?